2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. Chris Paul is out there with Dimes. And it's Black in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, at the guard position, it's Garland and Mitchell. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Winters in at the 3. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Wembanyama hits the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Winters. Ball against Garland. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Wembanyama. Mobley with the block. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's tremendous focus from Mitchell. Works through the foul and converts.
Richard, the Cavs went all in for Donovan Mitchell, but it has paid off well.
It's crazy what Donovan Mitchell can do at only 6'1". He has so much bounce and so strong, but he is still undersized for the position. But that front court, man, that defense helps him out a lot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Here's Mobley. Plays it up and banks it in.
And sometimes there's nothing the D can do. Mobley is so adept at scoring on tough coverages like that.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Wembanyama has got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Out to the right wing. And he converts the layup. Garland's got his second basket.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Here's Dimes. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Mitchell to the left wing, and there's the pass to Winters. Here's Black, covered by Mitchell. Black the pass to Dimes. Spurs passing it around. Here's Paul, and the Spurs scoring again.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Garland against Paul. Garland with the bucket. He's got 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And, Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. And you look at the chosen one, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Paul against Garland. Inside, shoots from 12. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Paul. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's Sochan missing.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Garland against Paul. Out left to the wing. Here's Black. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Down low. Dimes gets the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's denied. Here's Dimes. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Passes it to Paul. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Look, you gotta appreciate the cleverness of Paul. Skilled at fending off defenders and finding ways to score all the way through contact.
Now, here's Mitchell. Coming off 31 points last game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Dimes the pass to Sochan. And he gets it to go.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
One shot.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Vassell, he's checked in for Dimes. Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Hey, listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Garland. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Both free throws good from Garland. So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps on the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
He's been on over the past few weeks, putting up about 24 points per, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Now, here's Mitchell. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. Lets the three fly. With the second effort, a nice shot by Sochan. Sochan's got 7 points.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drive.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by Sochan.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter. Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-6 run. Wembanyama outside. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mobley. The shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Black. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Ball against Garland. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Paul. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Shot from 12. Garland, no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Here's Black. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
Now, here's Mobley. Plays it up off the glass.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You know, after being led by LeBron all those years, and you too, of course, RJ, it's great to see huge expectations back in Cleveland with the Cavs.
Well, I don't really appreciate that shot, Kev. But yeah, I think last year was just the start of something special. The talent on this roster has a major upside. They are so young. They could be a powerhouse in the East for at least another decade.
Different look now for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Jarrett Allen. And Strus is subbed in for Mitchell. The Spurs making a switch here. San Antonio leading. And here is Vassell. No scoring in this one. Here's Wembanyama. Mobley with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Dimes. It's good. Dimes got 6. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Vassell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 2 points, that one goes. Mobley's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Steps back and fires. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
First free throw is good. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Dimes. He has 6. Johnson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
Cavaliers trailing. Right side, Garland. Passes it to Winter. Let's go. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dimes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Basket good. Garland's got 14 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Dimes, the pass to Vassell. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
Down low, here's Mobley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Free throw good, Mobley. As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. He is something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively, and on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
Vassell, no good. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. No good on that one. Good D by Barnes. Dimes, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Dimes. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 8. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Spurs up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Dimes is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Black. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the 5, down low. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
Dimes gets the bucket.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Outside, Porter. 11 feet away, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Porter. Dimes, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And he's able to get it back.
I love the positioning of Johnson on defense in a spot where he can affect the shot.
Spurs trail by 3. Barnes outside. Kicks it to Black. Johnson in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
LeVert against Barnes. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his second bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Black. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. And there's the goal. Look at that play right there.
That's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. A putback, and staying with the play, Allen. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Dimes, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Now here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dimes. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Dimes got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Mitchell looking it over. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Black, defended by Bryant. Shoots. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Massey's got 4 points this quarter.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Mitchell kicks to Porter. Bombed up there for Mitchell. Here's Dimes. 9-point game his last outing. A nice shot by Black.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And it's Allen with the jam.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Here's Dimes, defended by Bryant.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Count that one. LeVert's got 7. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here is Porter. After the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Swiped it away. Here's Barnes. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Here's LeVert. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Here's Black. He's got 5. A three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Allen. The professor comes in for Bryant. Max Strus is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Porter. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Clock at 2, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Look at the toughness of Paul, so ready to fight for it inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Inside, here's Winner.
Getting better at recognizing as his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Paul kicks to Vassell. Here's Sohan. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. It up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Paul passes to Vassell. Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And the pass to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Al Paul. He's got 8. Goes up with a stripe. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Mobley. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter. Spurs trail by 6. Johnson outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 9 points for Keldon Johnson.
This is Paul's game. A pass-first point guard who excels at setting up his teammates.
Garland against Paul. Garland the pass to Winters. Banked in off the glass. Winters has got 8 points.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Mobley. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Mobley's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Mitchell against Vassell. Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Mobley. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Paul.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making a defense pay.
Strus passes to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Winter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
To the middle. Here's Vassell. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Mobley outside. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Johnson, that's for 2. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint, here's Winter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Paul. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just impressive, excellent take and make by Paul.
San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Blacks checked in for the Spurs. And that one falls for Paul.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Winters. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Winters has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Mitchell's got 11 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Fires away from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
High effort play and quickness. That's how Vassell makes a defensive impact.
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half. What do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and we got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Bob, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Evan Mobley was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to die.
Jack, what did you see from San Antonio?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defense. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The big men on the floor for him. Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Winters in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Everyone on this team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Spurs trail by 17.
And Darius Garland, no doubt a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
Mitchell against Vassell. Mitchell passes to Winters. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 15 points for the professor.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That one goes. Count it.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot misses.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers are trying to win now while also developing a young superstar in the making in Evan Mobley. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, what we're trying to build is never putting one person above the greater success of the team. So it's a balance, because when we get to our best, I believe Evan can be our most impactful player. But it's on us to get him there. Kevin?
I like that approach. Thanks, D.A. Cleveland leading by 13. It's Garland. Second chance shot. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 8 points.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Paul, right side. Black. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 7 points for the chosen one.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Mobley, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And the Cavaliers call time here.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at the chosen one. His athleticism is off the charts. And it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in. So I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal stream. And here we can check out the score for Evan Mobley. And it's the Spurs ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Garland against Paul. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Cavaliers leading by 10. The drive by Mobley. With authority.
That is a monster finish. Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Black. He has 7. Pass to Sohan. And here is Vassell. Pocket 6. Fires for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Paul. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Allen.
Yeah, the long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Garland against Paul. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Spurs. The Spurs rebound. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Winters. 15 points in the game.
Black. His first team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Cleveland.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for Cleveland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Strus is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Dimes in for Chris Paul. And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Black. He has 7. Top of the key. Count that bucket. Black's got 4 points this quarter. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Allen kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. The pass to Winter. Allen, it's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Ooh, out of nowhere. Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
Here's Black. And the shot goes in. Black's got 11 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Outside Garland. Over to the left wing. Winters misses. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Black. 11 points in the game. To the right side. Zohan, the pass to Black. Wembanyama with it. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Black, no good.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
A deep 3 from Wembanyama. Off target with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It's Strus on the wing. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Winter. They get it again. Allen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Jarrett Allen.
Allen, no good on the free throw.
And you look at the Cavs trade for Jarrett Allen, that was a steal.
Yeah, it was part of a massive 4-team deal sending James Harden to Brooklyn. The Cavs got Allen, giving up just a late 1st and 2nd round pick. Highway robbery for an all-star.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
One more time, fans. Your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at San Antonio, fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And I think for San Antonio, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Wound up there for Allen.
You appreciate how hard Allen works to be an efficient scorer. He doesn't try and play outside of himself.
Spurs trail by 10. Here's Black. He's got 11. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. And then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now, here's LeVert. He's covered closely. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That's just the case of LeVert wanting it more. The wing playing put some heart there, taking those 2 points.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Evan Mobley's checked in for Allen. Thomas Bryant comes in for the Professor. Mitchell, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Porter subbed in for Garland. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Jones comes in for Black.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And they recover it. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Outside, Porter. He kicks it to Mitchell. Porter inside. Working on Jones. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Here's Dimes. Covered by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Barnes. Pops in the layup for 2. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Johnson with the block. Here's Barnes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Talk about the value, Richard, of having a player like Harrison Barnes on your roster. It's immense.
He's a steady veteran who finds multiple ways to impact the game. It sets the tone for the rest of the guys out there. They know they have to work as hard as he does.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. 1:25 left to play in the third. Knocked loose. Here's Dimes, covered by Mitchell. Passes it to Jones. Wembanyama, right side. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Mobley finds Mitchell. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Jones against Porter. Mitchell wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones against Porter. The 10-footer. And the shot is long. Pass to Bryant. Strus in the corner. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Strus has got 6.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
Keldon Johnson.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Dimes is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Porter passes to Strus. Now Mobley. Four on the clock. And it's blocked. Here's Dimes, guarded by Porter.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Johnson down low, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Black. Puts up a three. Spurs working now with a new shot clock.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
Keldon Johnson.
That's good from Johnson. RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev. Not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him.
And Johnson drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
There's the pass to Strus. Mitchell against Johnson. Mitchell kicks to Bryant. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
Passes it to Mobley. Porter looking it over. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Spurs trail by 10. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Black, and he comes up with the deuce.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. San Antonio with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Black grabs the board. Black's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 6 and the bucket from Barnes.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now, please welcome to the court.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley. The professor comes in for Bryant. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Porter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you, Dave.
Thank you, David.
Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Dimes. Score the basket, his eighth. 8 for 13 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
LeVert with it. Working on Black. Pass to Winters. A three from Strus. They get it back. Allen. Here's Winters. Tipped away. Here's Dimes. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got his fourth rebound in this one. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 19 points for the Professor. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Dimes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Number 5. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cleveland leading by 7. LeVert with it. Over to the wing. Winters. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And it's now 22 points for the Professor. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Dimes. Defended by Strus. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist goes to
Wembanyama has got 22. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead inside. And he finishes nicely on the way. Winters has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Fires it up. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Vassell. Lays it up off the glass.
He's quickly gotten accustomed to the physicality of the NBA. Vassell doesn't let that contact bother his shot.
Right wing. Here's Winters. Rebounded by the Spurs. Black's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drops in the tray. And now it's only a 5-point Cleveland lead. Vassell against Garland. And the rejection by Wembanyama. to the inside. Here's Black, and the Spurs scoring again.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
A three from Garland. Drills it from outside. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Here's Black. Bucket is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Winner. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Dimes. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's stolen. The pass to Wembanyama. Here's Dimes, defended by Strus. Dimes, the pass to Vassell.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot, and he's not done growing yet.
Devin Vassell taking 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in, and Chris Paul subbed in for Dimes. And it's tied up with that one. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Garland kicks to Mobley. Garland, the pass to Allen. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Third team foul. At the line for 1, Winters.
Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Paul. There's the drive. No good. Good D by Mobley. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. His offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Paul against Garland. Shoots from the baseline. The shot's good from Paul.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Garland with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, defenses have to respect the ability to score. Garland wins that battle with the little
For your Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the strike. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Black. Passes it to Sochan. Winters grabs the miss. Winters has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Sochan, the pass to Black. And he drives in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Allen score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Professor.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Spurs trail by 5. And here is Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Paul surveying the floor. Dishes it to Black. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's now 23 points for the chosen one. Garland kicks to Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to Winters. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Wembanyama passes to Sochan.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Winters. And again, it's Cleveland.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Garland attacking. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Paul, and what? That one goes careening off the glass. And that's an intentional foul.
His third, 15 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Garland against Paul. Pass to Vassell. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Darius Garland.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the charity stripe, Garland is very efficient. He could really help his team here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
From the arc. And it's Sohan missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job of closing the gap and making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Have a great night.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time